What's up, guys and ghouls? Get it?
I
That's
Ghouls like Overlord because he's a skeleton.
That's why I wanted to introduce Red. We're back with Red. It's me, your boy Andy. I'm joined with your girl Carmen.
What up?
And Niko and Ollie are here too. You know, whatever. All right, let's talk about this bad boy.
Wow.
When you play him, you can pay 1 ditch 1. Search your deck for a Heteromorph or Nazarick. Add to
Yo,
your
I
hand.
love drop searches.
Yep, and then he has another effect too. You're gonna love this. Maybe when this card's reversed in battle, if all your characters are Heteromorph and Nazarick, and pay the cost, which is block yourself. If you do, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck. Take a level 1 or lower character or event among them. Put it in your hand.
3+.
It's a drop search and a
Free card. Free card.
Yo, that's really this card is actually kind of cracked. What the fuck?
Oh well, okay.
It's a drop search and a check too.
This card also solves a very important problem for Overlord. They did not have a drop search in the set that was not a box topper before this card.
And then they also reprinted
and this is
stopper
way
as
better
a
than that.
box stopper.
I mean, I think in general it's like 2 really good like level 0 utility effects slapped onto each other. I think the only way this card could be like more cracked would be like if you just potentially like if that first effect was like an on death effect or something. So you get to like swing in like this card. This just would be like a cracked going first card.
I think it's after watching Brandon play the stupid Kurami so many times, the just on reverse clock yourself like cigarettes. Like this is worse than that, but like I played the fucking like Lukoa too, and like that card only does the second effect, and like I still thought that card was fine. It's just a free card.
Was that card on play or on reverse?
On reverse, same as this. Like it's just a free card. A free card is enough.
A plus is a plus.
Plus is a plus. All right, next. 1-0 Smug Shaltir. During your turn, this card.
Hold on, is this Smug?
He's pretty.
This
smug.
Smile's more stupid. No, this Smile's
she's pretty
stupid.
smug.
This is not Smug.
He's pretty smug. Pretty smug.
Okay.
During your turn,
go ahead.
This card gains 2k. At the end of this card's attack, if you have the door in your climax zone, you have 2 or more other characters, and the slot across from this has no characters or is reverse. Choose up to one of your characters in the waiting room, add it to hand, and send this card to memory. If the card is sent to memory at the beginning of your next draw phase, choose this card in your memory, put it on stage in any slot. Notably, you can whiff the fucking condition if you just play 3 of these cards to your fucking front row, which is really funny. And I'm sure that I've been cheated against using this card. I have definitely had my opponents throw 3 of this in front of me and like just do their fucking combo, like triple combo with no back row before. I've definitely been cheated against using this card, and now that I know that I've read that, and you can learn from my mistake, your opponent has to have a full fucking field to combo on all 3 lanes with this card.
So they finally made a way to make like Time Machine completely cracked. They just added on an additional climax combo effect on top of it.
Yeah, where it's just America too.
Wait,
it's just.
Why do you need a full board?
You have to have 2 or more other characters on board.
So if you're tri-fielding this for the last one to send itself, you need a full board. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Even if you're just doubling it, right? You need a card in the back row.
Yo, this card is kind of bonkers. Considering we've also seen like decent ways for Overlord to pump power. I'm willing to give before this is obviously like in before you tell me this card is unplayable, can't be in the meta deck, but this card's kind of like I read this and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty nice.
No,
pretty nice.
This is the combo they play with Ainz because it's it's just a fucking +2, and they need to hit specific cards.
Okay, well, keeping that in mind, I don't know what the rest of like the meta deck looks like. I'm assuming we've read a lot of cards that just have plus like pump power to shit. So I'm assuming unless you're like facing an unreversible something, you're probably gonna find the reverse. Unless you're playing against Alicization.
Wait, am I crazy? I thought this card got to 8k.
Is there like a bounce back that gives something like an extra power?
No, I could have sworn this thing just hit 8K. I thought it was like a 3K pump, or was it?
Okay, so you were just a cheater when you're playing this against your locals. I got you.
I've never played this deck, so.
Damn, Andy thinks this is a B? Andy thinks a time machine and honor versus salvage. This is a suit, not even honor versus pseudo fever salvage is a B. Holy shit, Andy, what's up?
What? This is just it's just a lot of cross, and this is empty, reversed.
Salvage
Discos
and time machine.
It's a
+2.
Yeah, because it comes back. So you open up your lane, but like this card comes back onto the stage.
You also want to hit 2 first, which is why they don't mind opening up the lane.
It's literally better Aaron.
It's Aaron that grabs any card.
Yeah, I guess it is like a +2.
Yeah, that's why I was just.
It's not like a +2. It's a raw +2. The only thing is like that 2 or more other condition is really fucking funny, and I guarantee, like I said, people have cheated against me with this before.
This card's attack, so if you go for multiples and they start going to memory,
you have to have full board to get a triple. You got to have 1 card in the back row to get a double. You can only single combo with only 3 cards in front row.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
For that, I am giving it the A- because that's pretty annoying.
I guess okay. Well, if you dump your hand on the field, I mean, at least you're getting. It is like a +2, so that helps.
Yeah, it's this card's kind of. Can't believe I didn't read this set before. This card's kind of cracked.
Just deny the reverse, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay, dude. Wait, no, wait. It literally doesn't matter. What are you talking about? So what? I guess is the answer to this just play Quince? Play Quince and have the 1/1 out.
Kind of, yeah.
What else denies their? What else do you deny them?
What else denies this?
Yeah, I guess 2 on Alice. That's about it.
Alice. Yeah.
Sick, dude. Glad we had this discussion.
All right, next card. Good. All right, Niko.
All right, so we got this 3/2 Albedo. When this card is placed on stage from hands, or by the effect of this 2/1 that I am not sure of the effect of right now, you can heal
2
and climb. What's that, Ollie?
It's a 2/2.
Oh, it's a 2/2. Yes, you're right. And then climax combo. When this card attacks, if you have the standby climax in your climax zone, if you have 2 or more other characters, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, during your opponent's climax phase, or during this card's battle, you do not take auto damage from the effects of opponent's characters. So you get to shut off their burns.
Yep.
This card's not bad.
If door bar wasn't a thing, this would probably be like the combo.
What is the 2/2 is a 1500 power support in front, and then it's a climax.
Changes into 3/2.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can
It changed into the 3/2, and then you add a specific 2/2 event. I'm guessing the 2/2 event is from set 1.
No, it's a set 2 card. It's a minus soul event.
Okay. That doesn't seem to be too bad initially.
I like this a lot because I'm a very big fan of the of Standby Overlord. So now you actually get to play 8 Standby now with the second set, and then you actually have this like as the top end combo, and I can actually dig that.
8 Standby Overlord was like the deck that people considered to be like the deck to play for the set until Doorbar got more popular. Because Doorbar just literally just shits on this deck.
Well, I can't wait till the bar stuff when the bar shit gets banned. I can't wait to play this. I can't wait.
The bar is never going to get banned, Andy. This is.
Oh, you don't think so?
It's Weiss Schwarz, baby.
Niko, you just found out about the deck like 30 minutes ago. Don't tell me it's not going to get banned.
What?
This combo.
30 minutes ago.
This combo's pretty good.
That's how long the deck's been out in fucking Japanese, Andy. Shit's not banned yet.
Neither is Alice. Fair.
I think overall, yeah, I kind of agree. I think this card's kind of the only reason this card's like held back right now is because more popular like deck choice, but this card like reads really, really well.
Yeah.
Also has a bunch of other stuff tied to it. That event.
Yeah, you have the
Too.
2/2 support, you have the Neg Soul event, and yeah, this.
Yeah, really good defensive weapon. It starts can come online as early as level 1. Try out the 2/2 and then change, right? I don't think the
Yeah,
2/2
dude,
has
if you're a stack lord, sure, dude.
no, it's level 2 or
yeah.
higher. You have to be level 2 or higher, yeah. Unfortunate. Just double check that. Alright, next. Ollie.
Okay, we got this level 0 Eins. At the beginning of your climax phase, choose one of your characters during this turn. It gets 1k power. Rest this to give one of your opponent's front row characters minus 1k power. Ooh.
Interesting utility.
Minus 1k is a lot of power.
Yeah, the -1k is actually like really, really neat. I'm just trying to think like what cards does this hit in the meta right now?
It's
Towards
a 2k pump every turn. You look at it that way.
I mean, yeah, it's a 2k
Ooh, it
pump,
is,
but
yeah.
like the -1k, I think is like honestly the more interesting effect because you can deny certain things. The problem is a lot of the stuff isn't on reverse. It's just when it goes to waiting room. Yeah.
Yeah. The only cards I think off the top of my head is like you kill the Eins level 0 in the mirror, you kill Bell, and I guess if anyone still plays AT, you kill the.
Is this just better? Is this better than Lizard Man? Well, I guess he's different.
Remind me, Andy, what does Lizard Man do? I'm not familiar with Overlord.
1500 on play and then 1500 on attack. We looked at it.
Are you talking about the Demiurge?
Demiurge, yeah, Lizard Demi.
Yeah, but this is more like
Demiurge.
a back row card. Because
I guess like he doesn't attack, but like he does it every single turn.
Yeah, because like you rest this card to give -1k. It's not like you attack with this card. So you try to use this card every turn would be like the idea. But I think the main difference is like the -1k is you try to disrupt your opponent's like on reverse effects. The problem is like I can't find a good like or right now I'm thinking like just in English. There's not really a super good like on reverse effect that's like just 1000 power or lower that you're denying.
Well, I said it before. I mean, you can use it in the mirror match against your opponent's their Eins.
Yeah, no, but
Eins Belrickies.
Assuming they leave him in the front row.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this card's too bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Andy, go ahead.
All right, we got a level 0 Albedo here. During your turn, this gets 1000 power. And when you reverse your opponent, a clean cut. Glad to have a clean cut in any set. I love clean cuts. Yeah.
3k clean cut sucks.
Yeah. So what if you're running this? Like, what cards are you saving? Are you saving anything like super value outside of like a brainstorm?
Maybe not, but you know, it lets you attack 3 times early on in the game, and
you already can with the level 0 Eins.
I guess it does overlap a bit.
+2.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always fine. I don't think
I'm not saying you run this.
I'm
not saying you run this over that Eins if you're already running the Eins. I'm just saying, like, in general, I think clean cuts are pretty good.
All right. Yeah. 1-0 Sabus. This is placed on stage from hand. If you have another heteromorphic Nazarick character during this turn, this card gets 2k. During the turn this card is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1 and ditch 2 on attack, search 2. So your opponent had in hands on attack, double drop search. Gal got one of these at 0. Gal got one of these at 0. It's pretty decent. Can only be done on the turn it's played, so you can't reuse the card. I think it's fine. If you need to hit specific stuff and you want to play a non-selective combo for deck speed reasons, Maybe it's okay.
I think the problem is like right now, so like level 1 is going to be like your big climax turn. Or, like you're supposed to be popping off at level 1, right? So this is like it's like a sandbag card. Be like, hold on, dude, I got I need like an extra turn real quick. I don't know. I don't think this card's super great. I guess it might be all right in specifically the shawl tier just because it like lines up with color. But other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's super great.
I just don't like on attack timing. It feels like it defeats the reasoning for why you want to play a drop search.
I mean, it's some nice compression though.
You do rip
It is
2
very
cards
nice
out.
compression.
I think
Alright.
that's about everything everyone had to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not like it's
Not
not an
too great.
egregious card, just
It's
kind of
okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Niko.
Okay, so we got this Albedo. It's a 1/0 red. When this card is placed on stage from the hand, send the top 2 cards of your deck to waiting room, and during this turn, this card gets X power. X is the number of characters sent to the waiting room by this effect times 1,000, so it can be a 6/5 on play. And during the turn, this card is placed on stage from hand. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may pay the cost, which is just pay 1. If you did reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, your opponent chooses one character event among those cards, adds that card to hand instead of the remaining cards to waiting room. So it's one of those like weird auxiliary like pluses at level 1 that you can run. So it can be like what,
Okay.
6/5, you kill something and then you can just pay 1. Your opponent gets to shove like just a random card into your hand. I don't think it's the worst. But I feel like you could almost think like the drop search we just covered actually just might be better. Like this is a plus, but at the same time, I feel like I'd just rather get like the selection off the drop search.
Your partner's just also just gonna give you fucking garbage usually too.
Well, I think the big problem is like this is just like the top 2 cards off the top of your deck, right? So you're already kind of gambling there.
Yeah.
And then if you're like a really good player, you just show them 2 climaxes and you lose. you just kind of lose the game on the spot. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially when the 2 bars is like, damn, I wish I could have triggered those.
Yeah. I don't think this card is that bad. The forced mill is kind of for a level 1 card, and I like the other ones that were like it's like pay 1, rest the character, search or salvage. I like those types of effects a little bit more than
Yeah,
check
this
2,
is like the
add
worst
1.
pay 1 plus.
Yeah.
Do not
So
do not
I'm
like.
actually I talked myself out of liking this card a lot. I don't like this kind of effect at all.
I give it a plus because
I mean,
it's
it's free though. It's like completely free.
It is not free
Well, I
because you
mean,
have to pay
well,
1.
you have to pay 1. I mean, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a Ricky, I guess, in that sense.
What?
Weird. Don't have to clock yourself. Level 1 Ricky. I don't hate it. I think C plus.
It's like the Yuko profile, but with the Kamome effect instead. Or I guess you don't have to rest, but yeah. It's just Climax's Kamome. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We got this 1/1 Ein Sama. If you have 2 or more other heteromorphic or Nazarick characters, this gets 2k, so it's a 1/1 7500. And then on reverse salvage combos with the standby. This is the
It's
combo
just
you
on reverse
play.
salvage.
Yeah, because you can standby out the 2/2 and it's a 9k. Just sits as a 9k.
Sasuga Ein Sama.
Yeah. So you just sit on big 1/1 9ks until 2, and then you start doing your Albedo shenanigans.
Wait, what do you mean 9Ks? This thing.
This you stab.
So you typically, you remember the 3/2 Albedo we just covered like a couple cards back?
Yeah.
So that's tied to a 2/2 Albedo who's an assist 1500 in front. So that's what he's saying. So you stand
the
by
Albedo's
out.
an assist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you stand by out like the 2/2 Albedo. This becomes like a 9k, and you go from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like the set 1 standby combo.
This card's just infinitely better.
I do think like
I
the
think
fact
you're
that this can
crazy
give
for
you
liking
hand back is
combo.
really nice.
This is always going to be a 9K, and it's a plus and combo on standby.
Yeah, I guess you
Plus
can't
in
go wrong with
combos
that.
on standby, I think is what I'm just kind of like always more like I like those types of things a lot, but not in a very healthy way because I think like the fact that standby already kind of like gives you a pseudo plus like type effect on the board on top of like you also get the plus enhance selectively. It's a little
It's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the old Irons combo, but you did have to jump through a lot of hoops to play that. It was like annoying having to have the full field and like having a way to pop something back to hand. So this seems like a way less hassle.
I think this just kind of like streamlines like if you're playing standby, this sort of like streamlines the standby thing. There's like less awkward things you have to interact with.
Yeah, I'm coming around on it.
Yeah, if this was like kind of like what we said, unfortunately like door bar would overshadow this, but this like if you're
I mean,
choosing to
it's
play
a really
standby, yeah,
good.
this is pretty
Oh,
sick. Yeah. On reverse with the standby combo is always pretty good.
all right. Next.
All right. Level 3 shout here. 2,000 assist to everything in front of it, so good standby target looks like. When you play it, is a clock to stock healer. Beginning your climax step, you can pay 3, ditch 2 to deal 5 damage to your opponent.
Oh,
Yo.
that's a lot of damage.
No, it's 5 damage, a little too much. 4 always sticks, 5 always cancels.
You get it from the back row, dude.
It's a back
Free
row.
burn.
You have a Fumio.
And it's a card that you're probably standbying out. You can do this multiple times too. I mean, I guess it just depends how the game's going, but I mean, I don't know.
Yo,
Get
damn,
4 of
you can
these
pay
out.
3, ditch 2 multiple.
You know, maybe if you're running those Cocytus from set 1, the stock generator as your standby target.
You Fumio them. You have 4 of these in the other slots. Fucking.
Yo, you
You just
pop
fucking
off,
kill
dude.
them.
2K assist healer. Weirdly, in the 8 standby deck, you probably don't have more than 1 slot for this because like your other card is a global. So like, even though 2K, you know, usually better than 15, it's becomes a slot problem. But I think the card's fine.
Yeah, I think this is like a perfect like standby card. Has like decent other auxiliary effects if you don't want like if you have to play this like outside of standby.
You can even just consider this as just like a healer too at the top
Yeah.
end with like a finisher effect on it. I think it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Tyler's played this against me and like Shao Tier Waifu a couple times. It can be pretty spooky that they can just burn you from the background. Pretty funny. All right, next. Level 0 Shao Tier. At the beginning of your climax phase, you have another character with Shao Tier and its card name. Look at the top card of your deck. Place it on top of the deck or in the waiting room. And then Brainstorm, pay 1, rest 2, flip over the top 5 for each climax among these cards. Search your deck for a head or more Nazarick character revealed to your opponent. Add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Okay, I see. That is why the card is played with other Shao Tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And that's a pretty good first effect. Just to make sure your first stock at least, has a chance of being clean.
Yeah.
Always hate triggering first attack. And it's a 5-card Brainstorm. And you have a card that you can tap down. Does the level 0 Eins have to be standing for his effect? There's no way, right? No.
Wait, which effect are you talking about?
The level 0 to change into the Eins.
No, it does not have to be standing.
The fact that this processes an extra card to like make sure events are engraved is probably actually relevant.
So we mentioned it before, but there is a Shaltier package. There's a 1/0 Shaltier that lets you clock these like level 0
that too.
bonds,
Yeah.
from waiting room. So your second back row card is usually that 1/0 Shaltier. So you have another Shaltier to give you your surveil, and that 1/0 Shaltier also has Revenge Pump 1500.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yep, I see why this is played now.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, yeah.
I'm a fan. B+ for slightly better Brainstorm. even though it's rest 2. Rest 2 can let you do some nutty stuff sometimes because you don't have to rest itself. So I'm down. Fun to play with.
I think this would be a little bit better if you had like a proper bounce back card, but yeah, this isn't too bad.
I mean, you have the Vampire Bride package. Like, better than any of that.
Yeah. You just get free draws on top of, the card already gives you your Surveil because it's another Shaltier.
Alright, next. Niko.
Okay, we got like some set 1 support here. So if this card is in the back row, if you have another, I guess, 2/1 Albedo, the 3/2 Einz gets -1 cost in hand, and then this is a self-tap Brainstorm for just self-tap salvage Brainstorm. I'm not familiar what these other cards from set 1 do.
The one's an assist that bonds to the 3/2 lines. And gives the 3/2 lines power.
Is the 3/2 Einz the TD Einz or like the
No, it's
extra
the
booster?
No, booster
It's,
Einz.
check 3, add 1, and then it on reverse it can spawn the shitty 1/0.
Oh, it's that one. It's like
Pseudo restand.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like the weird ass Anastasia restander from Cinderella Girls all
Yeah.
those years ago, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think the 1/0 is literally that same card too.
Yeah.
You have a better salvage. The green one.
I was like, yeah, we just
Was that one salvage?
Does the assist do anything cracked?
No, the salvage. No.
Okay.
No,
It's just
it's
a
fine.
level assist that pumps to give 2,500 power.
For whatever Brainstorm. Or whatever deck you wouldn't play. That's all it'd be.
Yep.
Alright. Ollie.
Oh, we got this 2/2 Albedo. Okay, so this is an assist 1,500, 2 characters in front. And then when the standby is in your climax zone, if you are level 2 or higher, you can pay 1 and ditch 1. If you did choose one of your, I believe you have to sack this as well, don't you? Or is it just pay 1, ditch 1?
No, you don't have to sack
No,
this.
you
You
have
have to
to
put this
sack
into
this.
this card's like previous slot. So you have to overplay this.
If you did choose one of your 3/2 Albedos in your waiting room, place it in this card's previous slot, choose up to one of the 2/2 counter event your waiting room add to your hand.
Pretty good.
I don't think
And the
that's bad.
2/2 counter is what again? It's an Exile.
-3 soul.
-3 soul and 1,500 power.
So the 2/2 counter, if you want to cover it, is like if you don't have the level 3 Albedo, you can't play from hand. If you're level 2, choose one of your characters. It gets 1,500 powers, and the character cost from this has -3 soul. And if you're level 3, you can pay 1, and if you did, choose one of your characters, and it also gets -3 soul. So this is like a double -3 soul counter. It's like if you're level 3, though, if you pay the additional 1, you get to do it in 2 different lanes.
If
No.
you're level 2, it's a 2/2 counter. If you're level 3, it's a 2/3 counter.
Yeah, it's a drawback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
I understand.
that profile is normally a 3 cost.
Got you.
I think it's fine.
1,500 pump. Yeah.
Wait, what? The level's 2.
It's cheaper if you're level 2.
If you're
Well,
level,
it encourages you to use it at level 2.
yeah.
If you're level 3, becomes a standard
-3 soul counter.
yeah, -3 soul counter, because most like minus soul counters at level 3 will be like 3 or cost 3. If
That's
it's for
so
any
weird.
character.
So it's better earlier on. That's weird.
Yes.
And you can only play it if you have specifically that level 3.
Oh
Right.
wait, no. I think we're misreading this, guys. Because it doesn't say like because it says like if you're level 2, choose one of your characters during this turn, it gets 1,500 power and then -3 soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't say or anything like that. It just says if you're level 3, you can pay an additional 1, and if you did, choose one of your.
No,
It's
Niko,
not-
that's how it
not
works.
level 2
You're
I'm
not
sorry,
level
I'm
3.
sorry. Yeah. No, yep. I am misreading it. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That card was sick until it wasn't.
I mean, it's still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's still pretty nice. It's still pretty. It's like a decent enough payoff card. So you have not only do you have like anti-burn in a lane, you also have like a neg soul counter to sit behind on. So you can just like potentially try to sack extra turns off of that.
The fact this is an assist that keeps your 1-runs around longer, really nice.
Yeah.
For just playing a normal 8 standby strategy. It makes and obviously multiple copies of it if you hit additional standbys are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be fun to mess around with for 8 standby.
All right. I think it's back to Andy, right?
Back to me. Whoa, this is Ainz without his hood on. For your other heteromorph or Naz character, he gets 1,000 power, and then he has Encore.
You are only ever playing this card in your 8 standby deck if you're even playing this card in your 8 standby
You don't
deck.
play this card ever.
Do you still play the Cocutus?
You have your other 2/2.
No,
you don't play. You don't play a normal 2/2 at all.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Your Albedo is your level 2 target.
Okay. So you just play the 1/1 and then
changes
the
it too. Why would you play a normal 2/2 when you can just change into one that heals and anti burns?
And you're so tight for slots because you're putting 4 of this 2/2 and 4 of this 3/2 and probably 3 to 4 of the counter.
Yeah.
You just don't have room for other 2/2s.
I mean, I think if I did want to play another 2/2, I'd rather just play the Cocytus, the set 1 Cocytus.
I mean, yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, if you could
as well.
All right. Level 0 Ainz, and this played with stage of hand. L2. There's a climax. This gets 1,000 power and a soul. Then when this played for stage from hand, if you have another heteromorphic Nazarick character during this turn, this card gets 2k.
Wow.
Yo, this card is unplayable. Why would you ever play this?
Card's really fucking. It's not like unplayable, but bad.
Yeah.
5K2 soul.
It's you're never really including this in a deck.
All right, next. Niko.
Okay, so you got the signs. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you can send one card from your hand to the waiting room. And if you did choose one of this 1/1 blue event, I'm going to see what this does real quick. Jeez, that's a lot of text. All right.
Holy moly.
It's for the it
references a lot of cards too.
It's for the fucking blue army deck, dude. It's a bonder to an army deck card. Just think of it like that.
Okay. So
don't want to think about that event right now.
Okay, if we're not thinking about that, you probably play this in the army deck card, and you don't play this anywhere else. Amazing.
Nope. Card is used outside of an army deck.
I don't know. That's a lot of text on an army deck card, though. If you saw, once we get to it, it'll be something interesting to look forward to in blue.
Vanilla Schultz here. When you use their turn. Ollie.
Down.
Next
Whoa, we got.
card.
Well, no. This was tied to a bad card, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
And we're ignoring it.
I already forgot what it did.
All right.
Yo, we got Naked on Sasuga.
Sasuga and Sama.
During your opponent's turn, this gets 1k of power. When this card attacks, it's a Shimakai.
What? Sick. I'm glad we got a lot of
okay.
Shimakais in this set, dude.
Whatever.
This one's level 1, so it lives.
There's a lot of power pump.
It's so fucking whatever. I don't care. Next.
All right. Got this bad boy Butler. When you play him, he's one of your opponent's characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. Can't move. You lock something down, and then he is also a Adachi to memory.
This profile's not too bad, actually.
This is like the third card we've seen that stuns something when it comes
Yes.
out.
At least this one has another reason for you to play it. Memory Adachi pretty good.
I like that redundancy, though. The redundancy on that is nice, but I don't know. I don't know if I like sending something to memory. I guess they can never get it back if it's like something.
Yeah, I think that's the big draw of it. It's like they can't pull it back from memory because like they can somehow pay it out of stock or they can search it from deck.
They also can't exactly print reverse Adachis in red anymore, so it's memory now.
Yeah,
that's true. Okay,
that's just what it is. All red Adachis will be memory.
But I mean, does getting rid of one copy of something matter when they have 4 copies? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Depends.
clearing the lane off the board, and you're forcing them to kind of like either resummon it or do something else
get it.
with like their board.
I think in terms of an Adachi, it's an Adachi.
Definitely interesting to look into. Especially
And I
with
mean, like
everything being
if
so
you
early
like hard play
focused.
this at 1, you can just like you can technically clear like a Quince 2/2 or something off of it, like or an Owl's 2/1. It's not. I think this card actually has like application.
All right. Next. 2/1 Shelter. Card attacks. Character across from is level 3 or higher. Gets 6k, so it goes 13. And then when your other character is front attacked, you may stack this card and give that character 3k. It is a level 3
This is
killer
pretty
that is
good.
at a field counter.
That's not terrible. Actually.
Yeah, I think this is fine. For fun.
I feel like I saw. Well, I randomly like I was reading through Bang Dream 5th anniversary cards, and I saw this a lot. Like this type of like random profile a lot. I don't know if I'm sold on it, but like this, yeah, this
They
combination's
are like
not too
randomly
terrible.
printing field counters again. I think.
Yeah.
As long as they do something to turn their put down too, that makes them fine.
Yeah.
All right, here's the event. Ollie lost his box. Here, Ollie, have a red box.
I think I was on this card and then I tried to delete my gray by accident and I deleted the box.
All right, Niko, you have this one.
All right, so this is the counter that 2/2 Albedo grabs. So if you do not have the 3/2 Albedo, you can't play this from hand. If you are level 2, choose one of your Heteromorphic or Nazarick characters. During this turn, it gets 1500 power and the following effect. Character across from this gets -3 soul. And if you are level 3, you have to pay 1 additional stock, and there is no extra power given, and character across from this card gets -3 soul.
Does not target.
It's very, but I mean, you can't just splash this in any deck. They wanted to make sure you couldn't do that. They force you to be
Yeah,
playing.
you
the
have to
Albedo
be playing
deck.
like the 8 standby stuff.
But even still, that's kind of annoying. Like if they win your Albedo, let's say, right, and you can't actually use your counter.
Oh, now, dude, who's playing Wind?
I don't know. They'll print win eventually. You know what I'm
Who's
saying? Though?
playing
It's
Wind
like
right
it's like
now?
one of those things
Clearly,
where
you've
they've
never
removed-
played
Avatar.
against Win Val.
Avatar.
Yeah, he's the last
Shut
Airbender,
up.
dude.
He is
The last
Airbender.
Airbender.
It's the last time they'll ever print Wind.
I mean, like in reality, this card's like really, really not like it's a decent enough payoff card for like that Albedo package that we saw. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you're
like
not like you can't fit this into anywhere else.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know how many of
good.
this you run in that Albedo deck. I don't think you run four.
4.
You probably run 4 because the
4
2/2
because it's
just
got to
gets
be
you
in
a
your
copy of
grave.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 because it's got to be in your grave, and
I
it's
like, but
just a
2/2
plus. It's also
Yeah, the,
just a
the combo
plus.
tutors this to like
But,
this card
I
to your
guess you
hand,
are
right?
always gonna have
It's a
the
card,
Albedo in
so
the
it's a
deck.
hand fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Ollie.
All right, we
Wait,
got this.
This
What
is an uncommon profile? What the fuck is this?
3-1? Wait, we've had rare events. 3-1. If you don't have another grotesque race or Nazarick characters, cannot be played from hand. Choose one of your opponent's level 3 characters. What the fuck?
Yo,
This
we found the
card is
kill
fucking
counter.
terrible. Yo,
That's the kill counter.
No, it's not the kill counter because there's no counter to it. You just kill something. It's not even a kill counter.
It's not as funny as the one in SDS, that one where you just send your opponent's character to memory.
Well, this SDS one's actually like decent because of that. Right?
Yo, if this was a
is-
counter,
Yeah,
so
this
it'd
just
be not-
kills stuff.
If this was a counter, it'd be an out to Eins.
If this was a counter, this card would be actually pretty good.
This card kind of sucks.
3-1, kill it. Kill it.
3-1, die.
All right. We will see you all in blue, the army color that works with nothing else except for some evil eyes and cocytuses.